Welcome to Her Side of the Story, where I share the real, unfiltered experiences of women navigating love, family, and life. In today's episode, I'll take you through a chapter many daughters in law face but rarely talk about. The day life at my in law's home turned into a storm I wasn't prepared for. After my wedding, I thought life at my husband's home would settle naturally. I tried to make it my own, tidying up, cooking occasionally, trying to create warmth despite my demanding job. But instead of appreciation, I faced constant criticism. Wake up earlier, make breakfast, do this, do that. I tried explaining that I often worked till midnight, but my words fell on deaf ears. My in laws complained to relatives, sometimes even insulted me openly. Still, I stayed patient, believing time would heal things. Then my sister in law made it worse. She would leave her son at my in law's house and visit every weekend, all the while criticizing every effort I made. Whether it was rearranging the kitchen, cooking, or even trying to organize things. One weekend, my husband asked me to make his favorite dish. When I started cooking, my nephew shouted he didn't want it. I tried to explain gently, "Today let's have what your uncle wants. Tomorrow I'll cook your favorite." That's when my sister-in-law erupted. Not at her son, but at me. Her words were sharp and furious, and she did not stop there. When my husband returned, she stormed in, shouting that I was a bad daughter-in-law, lazy, disrespectful. I tried defending myself, but she silenced me. "This is my house, you don't get to speak here." I broke down. With tears and trembling voice, I told my husband, "Then I'll go to my house. Call me back when you have a home for me." Even after that, my sister-in-law dragged my husband into the conflict, claiming he spoiled me by buying things and keeping them in our room. Proof in her eyes that I did not contribute to the household. My husband defended me, calmly explaining that buying gifts was normal and that the real issue was her unreasonable demands, not me. But she wouldn't listen. Through it all, my in-laws stayed silent. That silence spoke louder than her shouting. I cried uncontrollably in my room, but my husband came to me, hugged me, and promised we would find a way through. He kept saying, "This is just a phase. They are not really that bad." But I knew words were not enough. Actions were already speaking too loudly. What hurt most wasn't just the shouting. It was the expectation to run a household like a full-time housekeeper while managing a demanding job with no acknowledgement of my efforts. I wondered, did they want a daughter-in-law, a wife for their son, or just a servant? And the painful truth is, this is not just my story. Many daughters-in-law face the same struggle. If you do something, it's wrong. If you don't, it's still wrong. It's a loop that's hard to escape. That day, I realized something. Love and patience can only take you so far when boundaries are crossed and respect is missing. For many daughters-in-law, this is not fiction, it's reality. And sometimes, the hardest part is not the fighting, it's being unheard in the very home you try to make your own.